In this module, we teach you about the basic characteristics of a breath. Now, the amount of volume which is delivered with each breath is known as the tidal volume. Let's say, for example, we assume it to be somewhere around 500 ml. This is expressed generally in ml. And the number of breaths delivered per minute is described as the respiratory rate, which we can take, for example, 10 per minute here. So the amount of volume which is delivered each minute would be the tidal volume multiplied by the respiratory rate, and this is known as the minute ventilation. This is generally described in terms of liters per minute. So from this example, it would be 5000 ml or 5 liters per minute. Now we know that in each breath there is an inspiratory phase and there is an expiratory phase, and there has to be a changeover somewhere. If we take this as a time axis and follow one breath, let's see what are the parts of this breath. There is a point at which the breath starts. This is called the trigger point. So what starts the inspiration is known as the trigger, and then the inspiration continues for a particular period of time, and there is a time when the inspiration ends and the expiration starts. This is known as cycling. So cycling is the changeover from inspiration to expiration, and then the expiration continues till a particular point from which another breath will start. The time taken both by inspiration and expiration together is called the breath cycle, and this is expressed in terms of seconds. And we know that with every breath we want to deliver the patient something. In all modern ventilators, this would mean the amount of volume we want to deliver with each breath, or the amount of pressure that we want to deliver with each breath, and that is known as the target of a breath. So all the modes on the modern mechanical ventilator can be described in terms of what starts a breath, that is what triggers the breath, what is the limit or the target of the breath, which could be either volume or it could be pressure, and what is it that decides the changeover from inspiration to expiration, which is known as the cycling point. And together this defines a breath cycle. It would have been easy if this is all what we had to do, that the patient makes no effort, we connect him to a machine, we set certain parameters and allow the patient to breathe accordingly. In modern day ventilators in the ICU, that happens only if the patient is paralyzed, that they get what we set. But all modern ventilators are what is known as assist control ventilators, which is to say that the ventilator can assist you in your effort of breathing, or the ventilator can take up the entire work of breathing if there is no effort put. And this entire effort of trying to get the patient and the ventilator work together is what makes the new ventilators known as assist control ventilators. And these assist control ventilators is what has brought about these terms of trigger and cycling, and how they are defined in each of the modes.